A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Welcome to the unique and innovative Chinese Immersion program at Oberthur Primary School. This distinctive learning experience is the first and only Chinese bilingual language program in Western Australian schools. As a trailblazer in the implementation of bilingual education in primary schools in WA, Oberthur has been successfully running this program for over a decade since its commencement in 2013. The program delivers curriculum learning in math, geometry and measurement, science, visual arts, Chinese language and pre-primary physical education through Chinese Mandarin.
All students from pre-primary to year 6 in the program needs to achieve the Western Australian curriculum year-level standard in the learning areas delivered in Chinese Mandarin.
Based on research, bilingual education has numerous benefits for students.
And the clear evidence was that becoming bilingual actually enhances a person's ability to problem solve, to be more creative and to get better results than people who were not bilingual.
So today in pre-primary we are learning science, and we learn by using visual cues and hands-on activities. So when they're doing hands-on activities, they're actually creating the Chinese characters, and that will help them to remember how it looks like and helps with their language development as well.
In my Chinese teaching, I use lots of visual aid to help me to deliver the content. In science, we use the word wall with lots of Chinese character, but every Chinese character we put picture to support it.
The main planning and teaching approach in immersion lessons at Oberthur is the content and language integrated learning, which is known as CLIL. The instructional language in CLIL is not delivered in the students' first language, but in the second language that they are learning at school.
Integration is a particularly important strategy in Oberthur Chinese Immersion program. This approach focuses on providing opportunities for students to communicate within the additional language across learning areas. The students therefore learn keywords and phrases in order to apply and communicate cognitive skills such as predicting, comparing, or analysing. You will also see the students learning the language to work in groups, to collaborate, to ask questions and to seek feedback.
When students work with a partner in a non-threatening environment, they are engaged, willing to take risks and provide each other with support for their own learning.
The difference between Chinese immersion teachers and the Chinese language teachers is that we focus more about how to learn. Our Chinese immersion team at Oberthur came up with a learning strategy chart. We put the chart up in each classroom and to demonstrate students how to apply strategies.
I feel that through immersion program, we are preparing our students to be a better learner, to improve their problem-solving skills, taking challenges, and be a good thinker.
It's great working at a school with a language immersion program. We often look for opportunities to integrate Chinese immersion with music. For example, we have the Guzheng students and a Chinese dance program buddy up with the marimba band. We've even performed at the West Australian Principals Conference. Even our school song includes some Mandarin in it. Oberthur woman fei chang bang, which means we're very good.
Examples of combining Chinese language learning with arts are abundant at Oberthur. For example, teachers combine the studying of Chinese ancient poetry with watercolour painting and Chinese traditional calligraphy.
把唐诗和中国水彩画结合很有趣，我很喜欢。I like this poem because we get to use a Chinese calligraphy pen and Dongla Shi teaches us technique.
When doing this task, the kids really enjoy and they're very creative. They made the poem alive.
Well, before coming here, my children knew no Chinese, but it was a good opportunity for them to learn and understand a different culture and challenge themselves and learn in a different way.
我觉得华人的孩子在澳洲能够继续把中华文化传承下去，我觉得是一件很好的事情。
Besides the Chinese Immersion program at school, Oberthur has also offered China study tour opportunities to upper primary school students in order to provide further experience and for them to immerse themselves in language and culture learning in country.
The children have been able to go into primary school whilst they've been in China, and they've experienced obviously what life is like to go to school in China. They have also gone into homestay families for 3 or 4 nights, and again that's provided them with an opportunity to see what it's like to live firsthand with a Chinese family and experience the culture.
After an extended period of immersion program practice, what kind of changes have the students undergone? Let's hear the perspectives of both the school administration and the students themselves.
The immersion program clearly has an impact on our students, and it's observed when I get new students to the class, and I just see the differences in their attitude to learning, their reasoning, their problem solving, and the way they tackle new and challenging problems.
I came to Oberthur in Year 5 and had never learnt Chinese before. At first I found Chinese immersion difficult, but my teachers showed me how to self-regulate my learning and seek feedback. I learnt through pictures and other visual aids. We also did a lot of group work so we could practice the language and learn from each other. I made a lot of mistakes to start with, but I got feedback and learnt from them as my brain got better at making links between the content and language. I then began to make progress.
As part of our processes in the school over time, we always look at a continuous improvement. What we review and we look at what are the things that we may be able to improve. When we look at results that we compared over the years, particularly when it got to years where NAPLAN was involved, because we can compare across a whole country, we did find that program and becoming bilingual had actually had an impact on results, and our school was rising to the top of the NAPLAN table.
The Chinese Immersion program at Oberthur Primary School is a truly remarkable achievement. The success of this program is a testament to the hard work and dedication of the entire school staff, students, parents, and the whole school community.
我和我的妹妹都很喜欢中文和中国文化。
We both wish we can go to China one day. And we both do Chinese dance, which teaches us a new culture. 谢谢你们。